What's up, guys? This week have a 2025-26 Detroit Red Wings Centennial box or tin. This is the hobby version, even though it's in a tin. Habs are eliminated. Tough loss. We played. It was embarrassing the last 3 games, to be honest, but young team, so we still have time to grow. Happy we got where we got, but that does mean that we have to wait till next year for hockey again. So we're going to open hockey during the summer, obviously, but there will be some football, there will be some basketball as well. But we're going to start with this tin. I picked up 2 of these at the Montreal Expo at $160 a box, so not bad price-wise. We'll get into here. We're getting 15 packs, 9 cards per pack. You're guaranteed 2 autographs. You can also get jersey cards in here, but they're not guaranteed. And there's a bunch of crazy stuff in here, like with all of these Centennial sets. You got seat relics, you got cut autographs. There's a bunch of crazy things you could pull out of here. A bunch of short prints as well. So we'll see if we can pull anything crazy out of here. Got 2 of these. I'm just going to show all the serial numbers in case there's an issue. The Upper Deck logo seal is BB174179082, ending in 82. And I do keep the tins, so it's nice to have the tin as well. Not that it's worth that much on its own, but it is nice to have these collector's tins for sure. We'll get our packs out. All right. There's a bunch of parallels in here. There's going to be these gray parallels that are numbered to 1926 or something like that. And then there's the golds out of 100. Design-wise, not my favorite set. I do like Boston. I hate Boston as a team, but the set of Boston, I think, has the best looking cards. So I think we have to move 2 from the back on here. And we'll go through it like this. Brad Park, Norm Ullman, Pius Suter, Henrik Zetterberg, Tim Cheveldae. We have a trophy winners. I think this is, so there's a 100 card base set, so the rest are like short prints on the base. Pavel Datsyuk. We have a Hall of Fame Brendan Shanahan. We have a Believing in South Detroit insert, Dylan Larkin. And we have our first, I think these are called, what are they called? Cougars print run, so it has the Detroit Cougars logo. They're not numbered, but there are 1,926 of each one. So they're not numbered, but they are technically short printed. So Nick Lidstrom is our first one, so a good one to get. There are some random names in this set, like you saw Pius Suter in there, but then you see some Hall of Famers and legends like Brad Park. So it's a real mix. Cam Talbot's in here, so it's a real strange mix. Some massive Detroit players not in the set because of rights, so it's a bit strange, but Andrew Kopp, Jimmy Carson, Ray Whitney, Gerard Gallant. We have a Captains, Alex Delvecchio, so again, that's a short print. Gordie Howe, trophy winners for the Art Ross, 1963. And we have another insert here. Matthew Schneider, Hockeytown Heroes. And a Ted Lindsay out of 1926. Well, so the weird thing is, this is the base. It tells you there's 1926. The inserts are the same, or the short prints, but it does not say 1926. But they are also limited to 1926. So you could theoretically get 3 hits out of here if you do hit a jersey card, but you are guaranteed 2 autographs. So also you're getting 2 red parallels per box. Mike Foligno, Marty Lapointe, John Grodnick, Darryl Sittler. We have a Hall of Fame Terry Sawchuk. Trophy winners of Henrik Zetterberg, King Clancy. We have Gordie Howe Hockeytown Heroes insert. So 5 cards of consequence here. A Borje Salming. And a Hockeytown Heroes red of Nick Libet. So you're getting 2 of those reds parallels per. Let me just make some stacks here. And here we go. All right. So like the holy grail cards in here are the Gordie Howe seed autographs, but those are, I think, numbered to 5, so extremely rare. Netamansky, Keith Primo, Johnny Busick, Matthew Dandino, Mikhail Samuelson, Hall of Fame Luc Robitaille, Captains Reed Larson, Hockeytown Heroes of Kirk Maltby, and a Daryl Sittler Hall of Fame Cougars parallel. So far, nothing, no numbered card, although like I said, the grays are numbered to 1926, but no numbered card, no hit, but we are expecting at least 2 autographs. Frank Mahovlich, Bernie Federko, Jimmy Howard, Luke Robitaille, Sebastian Kosa. We have a Team Leaders, Gordie Howe, for most points. Team Leaders of Steve Yzerman, shorthanded goals. We have the 313 insert of Drew Miller, and another Cougars parallel of Chris Draper. So far, just the basic inserts. I picked these up at 160 because regular price is 200, and I figured at 160 it's easier to justify the cost. Curtis Joseph, you could still get prints, though. There are, like, you can get, who was the guy that Drew Miller autographs in here? So Chris Chelios, Marcel Dion, captains Nick Libet, Hall of Fame Adam Oates, Believing in South Detroit of Larionov, a Gordie Howe, that's a nice one. Gordie Howe, Trophy Winners short print. And we have this might be an autograph. Justin Abdelkader. So this is what I'm talking about. Not a short print, I don't think. I'll check there to make sure. But Hockeytown Heroes autographs. We'll just check here. Hockeytown Heroes autographs are 1 in 80. And this is number 46. Not a short print. There are big names on that checklist, though. On-card autograph, which is nice. Justin Abdelkader. There's our first autograph. So, like I said, you can get legends in here, but you can also get, I mean, Abdelkader was a good player. He just wasn't, like, he's not a Hall of Fame legendary player, but still a decent player for Detroit. Kozlov, there's Abdelkader again. Played for 12 years there, so like a mainstay. Sam Gagner, Adam Graves, Marco Kasper. Trophy winners of Henrik Zetterberg. Hall of Fame, Glenn Hall. A smash hits insert of Chris Draper, and another Cougars parallel of Dino Ciccarelli. I think these were from a fresh case as well, so there's plenty of options for the bigger cards. Brett Hall, Drew Miller, Jonathan Berggren, Adam Oates, Danny DeKaiser, that's another autograph you could probably get in here. Steve Yzerman, team leaders for most assists. Trophy winners, Gordie Howe. Hockeytown Heroes of Adam Graves. And another Cougars parallel, Steve Yzerman. So that's a team leader short print of a Cougars parallel. And we have a gold here. I think the golds are numbered to 100, so we'll see who that is. Wendell Clark, Ted Lindsay, Valtteri Filppula, Gordie Howe. We have a Hall of Fame, Daryl Sittler. A captains, Ted Lindsay. Hockeytown Heroes, Kelly Kissio. Cougars parallel, again, Kelly Kissio. And a Henrik Zetterberg. So that's a nice card right there. Henrik Zetterberg, number to 119 of 100. So this is the Centennial parallel of the Hockeytown Heroes. And that's a bigger name. You could have got Abdelkader again, so I'll definitely take Henrik Zetterberg. He was the captain of Detroit for what I consider my hockey watching prime, when I was watching a lot of hockey. I think we have a jersey card, so I'm going to put that aside. Yes, I mean, we have, when I was watching hockey, the main Detroit captain, like for me it was Zetterberg and it was Lindros. Those were the two guys that were my time. Rick Zombo, Jason Woolley, Darren McCarty, Paul Isabart, Scotty Bowman, coach card. Retired numbers, Steve Yzerman. Trophy winners, Steve Yzerman. Believing in South Detroit, Gerard Gallant. And a Tyler Bertuzzi Centennial, Cougars parallel. So we do have some kind of hit. It was a thicker card, I could feel it. So we'll see if that's a regular jersey card or if it's one of those seat parallels. We have another autograph here, so I'm gonna go through it because we'll keep the seat relic. Bob Rouse, Darren Helm, Moritz Seider, Chris Osgood, of a Norm Ullman Hall of Fame, Team leaders, Ray Shepard. Joey Coker, Hockeytown Heroes. Trophy winners to 1926 Cougars of Henrik Zetterberg. And we have an Octopus Ink autograph. These are 1 in 15. They're the most common forms of autograph, but there are short prints. There's Johnny Busick, Zetterberg, Hasek that are super short prints. So we'll see who we get. A Martin Lapointe. So interesting one there. Marty Lapointe. Let me see if he is a short print. I don't think so, but we'll make sure. No, he's not a short print, but still. There are nice on-card autographs. I'll give it to that. Sticker autographs for me are okay, but the on-card stuff just makes it so much better. So 3 packs left, and then we'll get to that seat relic. Not really expecting anything much else out of this. We've hit our 2 autographs, and we've hit our numbered card. So we'll see what else we can pull out of here. Dan Cleary, Matthew Schneider. Captains, Danny Gar. Scotty Bowman, trophy winners. Hockeytown Heroes, Dominic Hasek. And a Simon Edvinsson, Detroit for the Cougars parallel. Keep going here. Another red, so you get a couple of reds per box. We hit 1 so far. Red Berenson, Terry Sawchuk, Simon Edvinsson, Tyler Bertuzzi. I have a Gordie Howe Hall of Fame. Trophy winners, Pavel Datsyuk. Hockeytown Heroes, Alex Delvecchio. A Adam Oates to 1926. And another red here, Drew Miller. So Drew Miller is not one of the ones you want out of any of these sets, but he is in here. And our last pack before we get to that other card. Mike Modano, Alex Delvecchio, Kelly Kissio, Dino Cicerelli, Chris Draper, Hall of Fame Nick Lindstrom, trophy winners Steve Yzerman, the 313 of Danny DeKaiser, and a Matthew Schneider Cougars parallel. So let's see here. This is a thick card. I don't think it's a jersey. It might be a seat relic, which would be nice. We have a Gustav Nyquist. And we're going straight into our parallels. Chris Draper, trophy winners. Hall of Fame Ted Lindsay. We have a 313 of Brendan Shanahan. A Glenn Hall Cougars parallel. And what is this? It is numbered to 13, whatever it is. I don't even know if it's going to focus on that. Let's see. Numbered 10 of 13. Nick Lidstrom, Take a Seat. Wow. Numbered to 13. And this is with an authentic seat relic from the Joe Louis Arena. Numbered, you can feel that's like that's an interesting texture. It doesn't want to focus on the serial number, but that is numbered 10 of 13. So wow. These are tough. I mean, I'm going to go to the memorabilia here. I don't even think there's odds on these. Take a Seat, Joe Louis Arena. These are all numbered to 13. There's no odds. These are like product hits, essentially. So really nice card there. I'm going to recap, but really all we really have to look at is that card. But we'll recap here. Our Octopus Ink, Marty Lapointe. We had a Henrik Zetterberg out of 100, which was another nice hit there. A Justin Abelkader, Hockeytown Heroes autograph. Our 2 reds were Drew Miller and Nick Libet. And then beautiful ending there, Nick Lidstrom. I mean, the checklist is strong for the Joe Louis Arena seats. But yeah, Lidstrom is definitely up there with the best. So beautiful card. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and peace.